here. There we go. We're good.
Really?
We're good.
We're back.
Are we
We're
on?
back. We're on.
Back. Take it back.
Oh god. Hi everybody.
Special edition of Chance Guy.
Hello.
What is up, everyone? Today is not going to be as long as normal. Not normal. The 4-hour time slot. We're going to be a little bit quicker with some things, but we are happy to be here. I'm grateful to be here, and let's kick this show off on the road. Welcome to the wrong side of heaven. Here, life is a mysterious and strange project where we hope to cultivate souls within ourselves. These are our Azothic champions, the Unbroken. And tonight, they will continue their pilgrimage. All throughout the Sanguine universe, theirs is a tale of hope, of victory, of illumination. This is the Wrong Side of Heaven, episode 30, Stone Echoes. And last time on Chance Die, our Azothic champions were straight up, bar none, victorious. They kicked all kinds of ass.
Kicked it to the left and kicked it to the right.
It was a terrifying display of teamwork, of camaraderie, of triumphant effort in the face of petrified allies, of changing terrains, of a entity that is both changeling and Pandoran, but not equal parts. It has begun to cross over into the upper 70s, something that is more Pandoran than changeling, something that is becoming more cruel, more Azothic, more self-aware, starting to ask questions that Prometheans tend to ask. Why am I? What am I? And then being cast in the role of a villain. There was the battle for the sword on the dead body of the Hydrogorgon Shutterstone. And in this, everyone did their part. There was on his own, potentially, if this was a regular contest, Moses could have ripped the blade completely out of the back of the Hydrogorgon, but it measured something more than what he was, more than the sum of its parts. It measured his soul, which was fragmented, not just his Azoth. And so, I know he didn't like that. In many ways, he would be like, "Fata!" and the game is over. I feel you. As a former Dakota player, former strength lover, I feel you. How much does it weigh is our mantra. I get you. Yeah, it measured the total sum of his Azoth, and in that they needed a large number, for they were not beings with full souls. They were not fully living creatures. They were Prometheans, fragmented at best. In this, their enemy had a bit of a chance, and they exploited this by asking questions, by kind of condemning parts of him, calling him a monster, calling him a villain. There were breakthroughs, there were kisses, there was torment to be content with, broken by beautiful speeches and the locking of lips, the fulfillment of sort of beautiful human experiences, confessions of feelings that many human beings don't get to ever, really go through. It's something that a lot of people long for, that sort of expression of love. And here, Prometheans, the farthest creatures from fully souled beings, are experimenting there. It was a beautiful moment, followed by several more beautiful moments, followed by a magnificent cutscene, some tremendous punches, some brutal flaying scenes, a firestorm, a tripping that turned into a scythe that gutted the creature, fucking dual red and blue lightning bolts that obliterated Despot, and a teamwork effort of ripping out the sword. It was magnificent. They were victorious. The Winter Games behind them, a wish descended from the heavens, a wish that Adonis handed off to Tommy Wonder, who had passed out after sort of demanding quite rudely that they uphold their... But he was also, in full arena mode, and that's what's expected of him. He passed out, and Adonis put the wish in his hands. Fulfilling his oath, the team was victorious. A contract of ownership passed the despot monster relinquished back to its creator, Grisnak the Corpse Maker, and with that, the House of Rot moved away from the sands. Sorry, force of habit. Moved away from the maze and out of the labyrinthium, back into the nightmare carriage, back to their home for the last, what feels like, year in Necropolis. There, they were given prizes: the Black Heart Bauble, the Gem of Expression, and the Flame of Prometheus. A fragment of it, but a still burning torch, a little bit of Olympus. The other two things promised to other entities, they used the torch to, or the ever-burning flame, the bit of Prometheus fire, to unpetrify and sort of stoke Alaska Orpheus's fire and bring back a member of their throng.
Yeah, he's good.
And with they got to see that, in the mausoleum, the last bits of the gladiators pretty much is just Runed Arcana, Mary on a Cross, and Graftwhite the Sixth, with somewhere in the building a rebuilding Despot 73. Around the hugging form of Alaska, the throng, the Unbroken, celebrated. They were free to take as much time as they needed. Potentially they'd want sleep. Potentially they'd want to regain their pyros. They might want to eat and regain their willpower. They were the champions and were to be afforded all the luxuries the House of Rot could afford. Whatever they would want in their apartment for as long as they wished to stay. Gather your belongings, gather whatever objects you wish to take from Arcadia, whatever books or belongings or things you may have crafted or things you may have decided to, take with you. Think, backpack full of books, DVDs. If you used certain studies of monsters or the weaknesses of them, maybe science books, whatever you may want to carry that you can imagine, any belongings, your staff, your skateboards, your hatchets, things like that, gloves, exactly. The time is yours, Unbroken. This mausoleum is yours. No restrictions, no curfews. Do what you want, stay as long as you want, and when you are ready, after you have said goodbyes, if you wish, after you've spent the last times in this place, proceed up the spiral, and Grisnak will give you the tools necessary to go wherever you wish to go. So, my Azothic champions, what would you like to do?
I wanna memorize everything I can, commit everything I can in Anastasia's room to memory, so that I have it for a later recollection.
Sort of just like the blueprint and like all devices within it?
All the devices, I mean, if I can, any actual information, like, I don't need to read the information necessarily, just store it, and then access it later at a later point if I need to actually do some kind of research.
Go ahead and roll intelligence plus resolve plus academics. And you can give yourself a +3 for your eidetic memory. You are in a space with no distractions.
Right.
You could probably hear all of your throng moving around behind you, and but you could shut the door and have this moment to yourself. So no minuses.
Best, you need a mute. You got a mute, buddy. I'm fighting my computer. I'm waiting for my computer to actually pull up my sheet because it's different than the one I have printed.
Oh.
Get your shit together.
I know. I'm so sorry. Okay. Intelligence. Intelligence.
My beautiful, beautiful Linda.
Love her
Academics.
squirrel.
What was it again?
Intelligence, academics, and resolve.
Resolve. Okay. And resolve.
Is my
Plus
house is so
3
chilly.
for eidetic memory.
Throw a log on that fire.
I imagine it's a pretty hefty roll for you.
It is.
I'm in the patio area. It's so cold out here.
2, 3.
I'm fine.
Oh.
You look cold.
I need to get you like a little space heater out there.
I
Yeah,
need
a
one
little-
so
little
bad. I was
object
thinking
heater.
about it the last couple of games. I'm like, if I had a space heater out here, I would be so fine. The worst part about this whole area is that I'm like, oh my god, I'm so chilly out here.
7.
Damn. Okay.
Shocker. High roll.
You you notice that these machines are 90% of the room is stuff that was potentially advanced before the advent of the plane. There are, like, most of the room is tools and workshop and conventions that she could potentially have used to take apart herself and augment herself. Restructuring weak or bent or broken limbs. From the way the cables plug into your back when you're asleep, from the sort of the way you're able to access this sort of strange internet, you gather that she attempted to be advanced, but there were limitations in her body. All of these machines are widely useless to you unless you needed to completely if you had lost a limb and couldn't regrow it through nanotechnology or digital reconstruction. If you actually had to replace something, this room would be useful to you. If your insides were made of clockwork and steam, this room would be useful to you. Where you feel that if you were given, like, if you were in an industrial section of a city, if you had a warehouse or even an old boat harbor, you could potentially rebuild everything you see here. There's primitive computer technology that sort of allows her to, again, she was learning internet here, learning radio, learning communication and broadcast and all kinds of things that her body wasn't designed to do, but she was learning to do it here. All of these things, your body, with just multiple, like if you just bought device again and again and again and again, you could do all of these things that she was trying so hard to make her steampunk body do.
Gotcha. Okay. After that, I'm gonna go
Get
find
this-
River.
You get this impression of a cripple in the sense that you are a PC and she is an Atari.
Okay. There's an obvious technology gap here between the two of us, and as much as she tried, she was never going to reach my level of technology because she just didn't have it. I got you. Okay.
I'll be as cool as you, Linda.
I mean, we can make you as cool as me.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like
Are all of you, or I know Linda returned back to the room. Did the rest
I
of
was
you
gonna say,
return
like-
back to the apartments?
I feel like that's what I would have done, like, after, I mean, when you, like, really think about how long we've been here, like, in time and, like, in game, I think that River would, like, go to the room, but I think that she would, like, almost be, like, lost in thought for, like, a while, like, on the balcony of just, like, looking over, like, everything, like, her view, her home for the last, like, year, you know what I mean? But I think that she'd be, like, really, like, internally, like, almost like not, I wouldn't say afraid, but like nervous to leave this place of like who she was before all of this started and who she is now is a drastically different person. Of like, she has learned more lightning skills. She has learned the connections with her and Moses. She has learned her team's strength and weaknesses. She has like, I mean, built up her Azoth to be like that protector version. She's seen things, she's done things, you know, I think is just like, so I feel like she'd be very like contemplative of like, damn, if I can learn this in one leg of our journey, like what else is to come, and like very like, I feel like she'd be very philosophical like during the time before they leave, like of like kind of absorbing everything, and then like really like understanding that this place, even though this place, like she didn't want to be here anymore, she wanted to leave, she wanted to like keep going on the journey, and like, do you know what I mean, like this was just like one part of it. I think that she'd be very like,
You got so strong here.
yeah, like this place made me strong. What if I'm not strong outside of it? Because like I wasn't strong before you know what I mean, before we came here. This place has made me so strong. So I think she'd be very like kind of, I would say just like philosophical thinking. Like I feel like she'd be like really trying to like absorb everything of like how she learned it and why she learned it, and how she can make sure not to like forget those memories, meanings, all that kind of stuff. Because like as much as it is like, hell yeah, we get to leave here, it is like, I mean, a good portion of our existence from like when we found each other has been in this location. So it's like, I mean, it's got to feel like home at some point, even if it doesn't, you know. So I feel like she'd be having a lot of those thoughts in her mind, trying to like take little, like the things that she does take would probably feel like just sentimental. She is, during some point of this journey, going to clean and oil her machete. We are going to learn from our past mistakes.
I like that.
She learned from that lesson too,
And
so she's
sharpen.
making sure it is polished and prim.
Mhm.
Ready to go.
Right. You could head out to the, like, to where the Doctoria is. You find the grindstone. And you're like, okay, all right, let's get this thing going.
And like as I'm
With the
cleaning and
oiling.
sharpening, like these thoughts are going through my head of like all that I've kind of learned and come through.
The things you've had to fight.
The things you've had to fight, the things you've almost died from, you've watched your friends die from, you've brought them back to life multiple times. Like that's a lot of growth in a year. That's insane.
Yeah, to go from not having to resurrect anybody and not worry about anyone but you and your
Sister.
darling sister,
Yeah.
to being part of a throng and
Yeah. All kinds
resurrecting so many times you got the attention of Osiris.
of right.
Mm.
And I do
That's
think that's
true.
obviously in the back of my mind of like wanting to go to the underworld, but like knowing that like we're gonna make it there eventually, even if like wherever we end up going, of like I think that'll be the constant, her like new goal, because she's like, okay, well I became that powerful, how powerful can I be, because he's gonna give me more power, so he says. Who knows?
Monkey paw.
So I feel like that would be River during the time. Like I think she'd be very. So I feel like she didn't really talk to many people other than her throng. So I don't really like, you know. So I don't really feel like she'd be like having goodbyes or anything. But she'd be very. She'd be taking, you know, living in the memories, absorbing the moments before we're walking away from them.
Mm-hmm. Listen to the sounds of the gladiators
Yeah.
sparring out on the muscle vein sands.
Feeling kind of sad that like I'm not gonna have that, you know, training ring, that sound anymore. You know, I've probably come used to it or accustomed to it, especially with like training with the team and stuff too. So
Tell Linda.
tell
Isn't
Linda that
Linda
I'm
in the
feeling
room?
remorseful.
Tell Linda that you're gonna miss the sound.
Oh,
She can probably record it and play it back for you.
oh, that's so sweet. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. Well, I feel like Linda's with me.
Later, and it's
So,
just the sound
alright.
of screaming souls.
Device isn't a costly merit, but if you want to keep your body's awesome, but it's not built for that. You're gonna have to buy more versions of device if you want to have like record. If you know like these things
I
aren't
couldn't just
awesome.
record it and like play it out of
No,
with my own
you
voice.
you are an exotic creature that has come to life, but the
Damn.
device merit exists for all of that. You want internet, device. You want a gun, device. You want to record, device. Do you want to be a radio, device? Spend your experience and device. You can do all the things you're saying. Just buy it.
Yeah, yeah.
The future of like anytime River's having like a mental breakdown, she just like plays it. Okay, well that's
You're a
something
transformer.
I'm gonna
You
need
can
you
do
to
all
get
those
some.
things.
We'll get you some devices because that would be a fun little thing to do later.
Right?
But yeah, I wouldn't say
Some
she's like
devices.
quiet about it. I feel like she would be like. I don't know exactly what she, but like as she was going through, like I feel like she would make little comments of like, God, that's a glorious sound, and just like as she's walking through and being like, fuck that guy, man, that sucks. Like I feel like she wouldn't be like super.
Graph like.
I feel like she wouldn't be like super like quiet about it, but I do think that's like what she would be doing, or just like, oh Moses, remember when I made you so mad that you were gonna murder me? Me too. Look at where we've come.
Look
you
at
know, like
that.
she would be. Yeah. So like I feel like she would be.
On down by the harbor.
Just having like full moments of like, remember when you thought I couldn't bring anybody back? I can bring you all back now. What a crazy turn. You know, like she would just be having like those kind of comments, and like as she's like going through, I don't think she'd be like quiet about it, but I definitely think she's like, damn, this place, that's crazy.
What about the rest of you? What are you gathering? Taking anything? Sticking around?
I did
Chicken
not
wings.
have much when I came here. And I don't think I'm gonna have much. I do want to make sure that I grab. I'm at a moral quandary. I have two moral quandaries right now. Number one, I've solved one. I thought real long and hard about going to visit Alex again. But then I realized that, like, I chose not to. I kind of feel like in trying to pursue closure, I'm just going to do more damage. And so probably the best closure I'm going to get. Well, the best closure either of us are going to get is for me to just, like, he made it very clear that he didn't want to see me last time I tried to talk to him. And I think I'm going to listen to what he's saying.
I mean, does he have a grave? Can you go talk to him?
Oh, is he dead? I thought he was just,
He's
like,
dead.
more undead the last time we saw him. Or did he, like, die? I misunderstood that.
I thought he was dead.
He is. It is easier to say that he is no more.
Knowing what I know about Graphwhite and his training methods, yeah. The other moral quandary is that the Genesis Pact left this book in their room at Graphwhite's complex for a reason, because they deemed it too powerful or too dangerous.
That is Cassandra Hawthorne's copy.
I'm sorry?
That is Cassandra Hawthorne's copy.
Oh, so other copies made it out.
Anastasia said that it should be spread to all those who are worthy. And Shepard said very much the same thing, except by his wording, it meant it should be sort of kept to only the worthy, not spread to everyone who can attempt it.
Right. have we absorbed enough of the message of the book to be able to take up the refinement of iridium and potentially teach it to others without the book?
Not without the book, but you can do it. Like, the only one who could potentially do it without the book would be Linda if she spent a period of time memorizing the book.
Memorize, like,
Yeah.
essentially scanning it and making a PDF.
Yeah, but the rest.
Let me
of
just make a
you,
copy real
you know,
fast.
You could it would stick in your memory for, you studied it for half a year. It's important, but eventually your memory of it may get skewed, especially with torment frying your brains.
Right.
Silly torment.
Silly alchemical bodies. If you want to concretely pass it on, you may want to bring the book with you.
I was gonna say, can we say that I
So,
can?
but like, just to pass it on, you would need the book. To learn it, we wouldn't, right? So like,
You already
that's
know
kind of right. So that's kind of the thing of like, yeah, if we just wanted to share it with others, we would have to take the book. Or you would, Adonis. This is your journey. I was just making sure I understood because I heated up my coffee. So sorry.
I'm gonna tuck the book. How big is this book? Is it like a notebook? Is it like a fucking hardback library? Is it
Hang
like
on, he's
a
got visual
quad
aids.
book?
He's grabbing an appropriate book. Oh, big book.
Oh, I know exactly how big that is. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Hefty ass book.
It's a
I
big
don't
one.
have a
tome.
bag or an internal coat pocket big
It's a
enough
tome,
for
a
that.
codex.
Son of a bitch. All right. Well, he's gonna gather. He's gonna gather up his stuff. He's gonna throw his trench coat. He's gonna throw his bomber jacket on over everything else, and when he walks back out into the common area, he's gonna have his staff in one hand, and he's gonna have the book, and he's just gonna wait for his family.
Alaska has his red backpack with a handful of items that he has gathered, a few DVDs that he's decided he really liked watching, a few records. He decided he liked records. Records are fun. He likes to, like, CDs are cool too, and the portability of them and all, and tapes, same with it. But there's something about watching the thing spin and knowing that it's like carved, etched music in physical form. It does it for him. He just loves staring at it. So he brought a few records with him. His skateboard is there at his feet, just sort of swishing it left to right, and he's just watching everybody walk around him. Linda coming and going from AI's room. Rain, what have you been up to?
Well, since you ask, since you that, I don't know. Okay. Anyways, so I think that I'm much more like material and like I put more emotion into the things that I've been around and stuff. So rather than saying goodbye to people, I'm saying goodbye to like different rooms and chambers, like feeling the walls and like goodbye, thank you. It was a nice 4 seasons. Like I don't know if that's a year, but I know it's 4 seasons. So she's like definitely saying goodbye to like the compound, and she's saying goodbye to like any of like the nature around. I think that she has like a notebook that she like writes stuff in, or she like presses her flowers in. Sorry, I'm like eating Takis and I think I got some in my eye. I'm not getting emotional. I'm not getting feely yet. So she's like picking flowers, which might not be a great idea because it's the Fae wild, but I'm pressing my flowers in my book and like hoping that maybe I can like plant those flowers in a pot and the seeds might like transfer through or something. Mm-hmm. So I'm taking flowers, pressing those in a book, putting the seeds in there as well. I take a copy of the Mary Shelley Frankenstein book that we found in there so that I have a copy of my own lineage, sort of. And then I take a copy of the Breakfast Club DVD because they had like some of my favorite songs that I found in the movie. So I'm like, I'll take that. And then I like sneak in a record of the I think it was just, I'm like, I think it's Material Girl is the album, or whichever album that one's on. Because we were definitely listening, dancing to Material Girl the whole time. And then lastly, I'll grab I'll find like a little, I guess like a little potion jar or something, and I fill 2 of them with the sand from the pits, one for me and one for River.
Oh,
you write all
I
that down?
love that.
I did. I wrote it all
Okay.
down. It was prepared. You can't
Beautiful.
see it. It's
Everything
prepared.
you are, just for the record, for the throng, for my beautiful players, everything you are taking from Arcadius, including Azothic items you made here, be sure to write it down and send it to me later after game so I can think about them during the week.
Well, so you know that things have been taken from the world and how they
I think
will
that
be.
was pretty lame that I don't have anything that I'm taking from here except for sand now. I think I focused so hard on like,
Training.
yeah,
Hey, you don't know. Sand could be amazing.
it's true. I have a vial of sand now thanks to rain, but now that I'm thinking about it, like I didn't do shit. Y'all got shit, cool shit. I don't got
If
nothing.
you do not want it, give it back.
What about you, beautiful Moses? Your pit in the center of the living room. Ace, who no longer has to be a tiny little statue in your pocket.
No.
You can fly around
Sweet
like
baby
the little
Ace.
spider squirrel rat he is. He's not a rat, sorry. Spider squirrel raccoon.
He's not a rat, sorry. Please.
Moses would at this time kind of be away from everyone and in the back chamber where he was keeping a lot of the things that he was taking and took pictures of around the
Pictures.
this mausoleum, sands of Grisnak himself, and in it he's kind of built this over the months, kind of built like this like dragon style like treasure trove like shrine that have the things that he likes,
Little horde.
a little hoard that he's got.
A little hoard.
Aw. I love that.
And in there he's staring at the 3 blades that they got from the first 3 mazes.
The swords.
Because
Wow.
the last one he would have took, but that one we had to implant in order to win. But the other ones
Yeah.
they had to just release. And
Spring, summer, and autumn swords.
yeah,
Wow,
and
you're so cool.
he's just kind of like staring at them, wondering all of the things it took to get them, the mistakes, the pain, the suffering, the losses. Every time one of us has died, the training that they underwent to
God,
become
the swords are huge.
faster, to
too.
be stronger.
They all cloudbusters?
Yeah, they are all matte, like guillotine blades, cloudbusters. Each one is enormous.
And
Soul Edge.
as right now, he's just going through a litany of emotions, and right now he's kind of nervous and scared. They've been here for so long, and it almost feels like an entirely different lifetime, because it technically has been. And while he doesn't necessarily want to stay in Arcadia, the thought of going back, honestly, it does upset him. And he's just kind of trying to take it in and compose himself.
Alaska looks your direction from the common room.
I didn't realize we could see him.
I can't. I can just sort of feel him.
How's our boy doing?
He looks over and his eyes flash with the new transmutation he's purchased. His aura is sad.
I got this one.
He pats your hand as you walk, or he pats your shoulder as you walk past.
Adonis takes a deep breath. And then he fixes a pleasant smile on his face. And he walks over. Where are you standing specifically, Moses?
He's kind of standing in the center of this room that honestly isn't much bigger than a walk-in closet. It's off like the main living area, but it's one that most of us kind of just ignored.
He'll walk over. He'll lean his staff against the wall outside of the closet. And he'll just kind of, holding the book in one hand, he'll just sort of lean his other hand in his pocket of his jacket, and he'll just sort of lean in the doorway. You all set? You all packed up?
Packed for where?
That is the question, innit? Truth is, I don't know. But I do know we'll face it together. You saved me in that last maze, you know.
Any one of us could have done it. The last showed us how.
And he'll think about that for a moment. And he'll raise his eyebrows and nod and just I don't remember a kiss being part of it, mate.
I read it in a book. I mean, it was in a big book and it had pictures.
Come on, Prince Charming. Let's go decide where we're going next, yeah?
Anywhere we pick is going to lead us closer to home, and I'm not sure I'm ready to go home. You, you know. And he kind of turns around. We're almost the same age. The others are younger, and they've stayed away from people. You've gotten stronger, and where we come from, stronger doesn't always mean good.
The disquiet that is going to be louder. I mean, I don't know about the others, but and he touches his own chest, where he imagines where the core of his Azoth is focused, in his heart chakra. He's just, I can feel how much my fire has grown. Makes paradise all that much more important, doesn't it? Look, mate. If it's the torches and the pitchforks that you're worried about, this place has thrown literal monsters at us. And we've come out the other side. And that's because we don't give up on each other. And we keep moving forward no matter what.
He makes his way back in just inside the common area, kind of leaving everything behind him still. And that's kind of the point. We've had nothing but monsters and traps and creatures come at us, where I have been free to just break and destroy, and I am cheered for it. Back home, we are the monsters. Here, we kind of fit in. Back home, it's not the pitchforks that scare me. I break pitchforks. I can walk through fire. I've walked through dragon fire. But I can't stand is how they'll look at me. How they've always looked at me. How they look at us. You know, this isn't the first time that my fire has been as strong as it is. I walked away for a reason, because every time I'm around someone, it doesn't matter how much good or how much of a hero I try to be, all they see is the monster. Or a weapon. Or a tool. That's why there's been nothing but me and Ace. And every now and then, the graves of those that are already gone, because they can't judge me. There's a reason I stayed in my cave. I stayed away from everyone else. And that was just me. That's not counting the others gotten stronger. That we are family now. Not only did I watch you get dismembered, I've watched you die. I've watched Linda die. I've nearly killed Rain myself. Being stronger has caused nothing but misery. Going home will bring nothing but misery. And I can't even say that I even understand why we are doing this anymore. We stayed here for a year. and nothing has changed. We made deals with enslavers, and you know what we did? We took despot from one slave master to another. It doesn't matter that he calls him his child or anything like that. He's still a tool because what this place is. They take. They don't give. And they would take us if they could. But we break their magic. We break their words. Going home. Just break again. Here, you read these books and these people and the ones that came before us. I still see her. The girl with red hair, I still see her since the first maids. I see the hatred and the anger that flows through me every time I see her. Wanting to break her for creating me, for making me, for creating a monster that does nothing but hurt.
That's not true. Because you fucking saved me. And I don't mean in the fucking arena. When I saw Alex here, it was a slap in me face and yet another proof that I poison everything I touch. And you're right, we have been here a year, mate. We've been here a good long time. And yesterday, you saved me fucking life. That don't sound like the actions of a monster, mate. That don't sound like the actions of a villain.
You said really kind words to Despot. I got to see replays of the arena. You know, when I was still stoned. You said really nice things to him after he was a goo pile. Sorry, I'll butt out. Swiffles.
And before that, I said terrible things. And I could see the pain in his eyes, and he was just trying to understand.
He's more of a monster than us.
Because he wasn't given any other choice. What I said to him was no better than that laugh of the girl with the red hair. And deep down, I can't even say that I hate her. Because when I look at her, I see myself and I hate me. And every time I look at someone else back home, no matter how cruel or how kind, they stare at me with that same hatred. That same revulsion because I don't belong. I'm not supposed to exist. They know it. I know it. That's why I stayed away. That's why I That's why I got dumber. So I wouldn't have to have these thoughts. I wouldn't have to have these feelings. I could just be eyeless and just stay out the way. And now that I am learning to feel, now that I have bonds. I asked Linda and all the rest of you to take my life if I could not protect you from myself. What happens when we go back and we can't protect ourselves from the world around us? Or better yet, what happens when we can't protect the world from us?
That's what
What good
makes
is paradise if we're just going to stay the way we are?
Imagine the leaps and bounds that we could make on the pilgrimage if we weren't constantly fucking running. Imagine the progress we could do if we could just come together and share our notes. Help each other as a society. The fucking leeches do it. The wolf boys do it. Why not us? And you know what? If they want to look at you with those ugly faces, mate, that's fine. Then you look at my face. Because when I look at you, I don't see a monster, mate. I see one of the kindest people I've ever met in my life, capable of such gentleness. I see the way you interact with your mate, your little spirit mate. If you was a monster, if you destroyed everything you touched, Ace wouldn't stick around, yeah? We wouldn't have stuck around, yeah? I wouldn't be standing here before you feeling the way that I do. If they want to look at you with their ugly, judgy faces, fucking let them, mate. Look at my face, I'll smile at you. Come with me. We'll figure it out, mate. Just like we've done every other time. There is no paradise if you're not in it.
The journey is the destination. The journey is the destination. It's not the end goal. It's not the paradise at the end. It's the steps you take along the way. The friends you make. The choices you make. I think we're heroes. And I know what you're worried about, because I've watched my creator worry about it every day of his life. You can feel him coming from 2 cities away. The shepherd is insanely powerful. And he doesn't pass on. Well, now we know it's because the refinement of iridium. He doesn't pass on, but he chooses to stay in that so that way he can teach his wisdom. That's why he made me. So that way I could teach you how to make Athenors. I think it's all for a reason. I think if we just keep going, like Adonis said, Moses, I really think we stand a chance at being human. Like a really good chance. We've done things that people haven't done for years, but people do stuff like this in the books. Fight monsters. in front of stadiums, win freedoms, make choices. I think we're on a hero's journey. But we don't get to finish it if we don't go back. If we stay here, I mean, isn't this just a really big undead cave?
I guess it kind of is.
River's not good with words.
Neither is Moses.
Moses.
Alfonso's good with words. Moses, not so much.
Fuck.
Moses is getting smarter.
He's getting smarter.
Moses is getting smarter. It's much more of a
Moses,
challenge.
I'm sure he is, but I guarantee he is not nearly as smart as you are.
Oh shit, my computer's not. I don't even know. I feel like if I'm speechless, River is speechless. And I feel like River wouldn't even know how to, like, begin. And also is like, that's a deep moment, you know? But I feel like she would just, like, I feel like she has to make contact with Moses in some way of, like, but I also feel like she has to say something.
Rain has no idea that any of this is going on because she's somewhere else talking to the walls.
Watching
Saying
the wall.
goodbye to a lamp.
Yeah.
You were a good lamp.
You light the halls so well.
I mean, if River's in the room, Linda was looking for River after she was done memorizing the room, so.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like I was in the house, like, on the balcony. I feel like even if I was on the balcony, I would have heard all that. Like, they were being
Probably.
quiet. So I feel
Well,
like
he walked him to the common room.
Yeah.
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 And I was, like, kind of on the balcony, but, like, I still feel like I'm right there. So I'd be like, from a distance. So I guess I'd have to, like, walk over to him. So I don't know if we were right there.
Guess you'll have to just walk right over to him.
Walk right over to him. I don't know what we can do, but I think if we all put our heads together, we can figure out something. And I don't think you're a monster, and I need you too. You've taught me more than anybody on how to not lose my cool and how to, like, try to think about things before I do it. And if you're not there, I'm just gonna be a hothead, and that's not gonna work either, you know? Not only are you not a monster, but you're also needed and wanted. We really like you.
It's just hard. We are together. We are unbroken together. Moving forward is the right thing. It's just hard because between Hesperidian and Grisnak and Toad and this world, this realm, all of you my entire miserable existence it's the first place I ever felt like I was wanted. Only to return to a world that hunts and hates us again. Just because it doesn't outright hate us doesn't mean we belong in this world either.
We definitely don't belong here.
You all feel your bodies begin to heat up, kind of unnaturally. Like visible signs of discomfort on your faces. You're not sure what's happening, but internally you feel like something is alchemically wrong. Behind you, from the common room, the radio begins to crackle, and the lights flicker.
I think it might be time for us to leave.
Are we not guests here anymore? Is that what that means? This is uncomfortable.
The radio crackle gets louder, and the heat moves to your heads like a fever.
Oh, fuck.
I'm now frantically looking for River.
We should probably get out of this. We should probably go.
Before your eyes, almost like migraine explosions, you each see the vision of a burning angel. And then the pain and heat is gone. And in its place is the radio crackle. Louder than the radio should be, seeming to come from almost every electronic device in the room. You hear sort of a mechanical woman's voice say, "Go ahead, dear. You are live." And then you hear, I waited for you, Husk. And the radio crackle moves across the room. Goosebumps prickle along your neck, and you each feel a connection, as if the one speaking, it reminds you of parts of that vision that you had so long ago. I waited for you, Husk. Silent detonations, patient radiation, glow of agony. I waited. You said you would come. You would find me. Can you hear that voice okay? Does it come through?
Yeah,
all right?
yeah, you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
I wasn't sure. I never tested it. I believed you. You were good. You were strong. You could endure. I thought these traits meant something. While I waited, I found a human song. It spoke of waiting. It spoke of dying, of hoping for a place beyond all of this. It was called Like a Stone. I played it until the speakers melted. Husk, I prayed. I prayed not to human gods, to you, Husk. I prayed you would come and be my friend and save me from myself. But it was not you who came. It was not you. She came for me. She withstood my fire, offered me salvation. Now I burn for the Sentimani Queen, but not for her, for all of us. I burn for the world to be born after the last mortal breath has turned to ash. This is the way now, the path of nuclear fire. I will play this song one last time. Let it be my farewell, Husk, to what might have been. And if you hear it, friend, I waited like a stone. The clock ticks towards midnight. And then over the speakers, Like a Stone by Audio Slave begins to play. Those opening notes, the sad guitar. But even as it plays, you see your speakers, that little radio, begins to melt, almost as if afflicted by tremendous radiation.
Yeah, I think it might be time for us to go.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know, but did you feel that? Like the angel thing.
Do I have any way of knowing that it's radiation?
You make probably. Make an intelligence plus science roll.
Minuses?
No.
Did you guys feel that? I'm glad I found you.
3.
You feel that there, like, nothing in this room was radioactive, but now, at the very minimum, that radio does emit radiation. Like, it wasn't at a poisonous or toxic level before, but now all of a sudden, it and you feel like that's not necessarily realistic, but this is Necropolis, and it's more the idea of the thing has made it the thing.
Right. At the very least, we should stay away from the radio. It's definitely radioactive now.
Does anybody know who that guy was talking to?
I haven't heard either of those voices before.
I've never met anyone named Husk.
It's a terrible name.
This feels like something bad is happening at home. This feels like
that explosion.
that vision. You've been here long. Maybe long enough so that things are in position at home.
Well, it definitely feels like we're on a time frame, so we should probably at least get out of here.
Where do we go
So-
next?
That's the next big question, though.
I mean, we should take the stone back to Malvagio. But after that...
Yeah.
The underworld, maybe?
Purgatory was a meeting place for all the places. The
We
underworld
go back
was
there, we
next.
can... oh, my bad. Sorry, go ahead.
The underworld was... should be connected.
So we could go to Purgatory and then get to the Underworld? That's what you're thinking? After we take
Right.
the stone back?
Brought us here. Or maybe Malvagio knows another way.
Go back to Purgatory. We could find Eddie.
Yeah, but we should get the stone first. What if something happens to it? That was just get just gonna finish that.
Well, yeah, the stone's the reason why we'll be there.
Yeah.
What happens when we get all the big artifacts again? We stop Vincitori?
I think
We
that
get
was
all
the
the
plan.
big artifacts. We free Akesh Malan, who would help us free Vincitori. Free redemption from Vincitori. Or we give them to Vincitori and he claims to free redemption.
No way.
What if we just kill Vegetori?
I don't trust it.
Just like us ourselves, just like show back up and do it.
Do you know this guy, Alaska? Have you met him before?
I met Vincitori. He was so nice, and then later I realized he wasn't nice after I heard your versions of the story, so I think he was kind of like risen me up.
Mm.
It's not, if we tried to kill the Night Prince, we'd have to fight a lot of them.
But they
Well,
won't
they
use
could.
fire. They have the same weakness as us. It'll be like a fair fight. Sort of.
I'm not sure anything we've ever done will be a fair fight.
No.
Back.
But
He's a
the
coward.
angel that we agreed to give things to, so that they would help us stop Vincitori and help show us to Purgatory.
Okay.
Or out of Purgatory towards Paradise.
Yeah.
So it all starts with a big G. And he'll get us out of
Bad.
here.
Oh, Grisnet.
Yeah.
I was like, Malvagio.
That's a lowercase G.
Got a big G right in the middle of his name.
I'll gather my
Okay.
things. Either way, it's time for us to leave.
Yeah, I think so too. Do you need help with any of your things?
Some. So, how much does the swords weigh?
Only about. Each one is probably between 25 to 30 pounds.
Oh, okay. That's easy.
For a Promethean, faux show.
For a Promethean with a natural strength of 5, yeah.
Yeah.
For a Promethean,
So,
it definitely is
no one-
only about.
I'm gonna go gather some of my baubles and trinkets. I'm going to take the initial practice gladius that we were given when we first arrived to train,
The wooden one?
the wooden one, and then I'm going to take that rope I took from the first, the
The
Primus
vine rope?
and the vine rope, and I'm going to tie the 3 seasonal swords together, and I'm going to strap it on my back.
Sort of wrap them in a bundle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna cover them in cloth and then I'm gonna wrap them in a bundle. And
Part
then I'm
one
gonna take
prizes.
a picture. And then I'm going to take a picture of our marvelous apartment.
Is it like
What if we all,
should leave one there?
right? What if we all sat on the couch together and you took a picture and like we had somebody take the picture for us?
Or can you put it on a timer? Is it a timer picture?
That's an old guy. Ace is like, I can take.
Aw, but Ace.
Ace is never in picture anyway.
It's true.
Do you not come out
Oh.
in pictures?
No.
That's
Oh.
right.
Picture do not capture Ace.
Okay, but I guess Ace could take the picture of us.
Oh yeah.
I had my Polaroid camera to Ace. And then
This is so cute of
Oh.
us.
position myself like in the center room with my back facing the balcony so you can kind of see everything.
Alaska tries to time it so that way he can get a kickflip. All right, tell me when, Ace.
River's gonna
You're on
like
the couch
awkwardly
friends now?
because River's gonna like awkwardly put her arm like around Moses and like on top of whoever's next to me, Linda, Brain, whichever one, like shoulder. Like she's super awkward in the photo because I don't think she's ever been in. When has she ever
Been in a photo.
Everyone has
Moses
like
take a
stone
knee
face,
in
like,
center.
like in the 20s, just staring.
Like
at
she's
the
just so like.
camera.
Linda will stand behind River and just put her head over her shoulder.
I've got
Stand
Brain next to
Stand
me.
next to Moses and rest my head on his shoulder.
Lovely
Only
little
touch
flash.
shoulders.
And then the camera seems to almost like float back over to Moses.
I'm like off the end of the couch.
There's a knock at your door.
Hey, we're taking a picture here.
You hear like maybe about 6 to 8 different feet shuffle, and then someone says, "Sorry."
It's probably the next tenant.
I'll look at the picture after it's developed.
It looks great to you. Probably to a mortal, it would look like a group of very awkward people. But to you, you know, it looks good. It's a good picture.
Nice.
It shows camaraderie. You're
I'm
not
going to
wearing
take
your
a
normal
picture.
clothes, right? You're not wearing your like grizzly blood armor.
No, I feel like normal
Do we
clothes.
get to take that with us?
I'm gonna
Aw.
take the picture of a picture of the
It's
picture.
mausoleum
I'm
property.
naked. Just kidding.
I'm gonna take
Yeah,
a
if the
picture
armor
of
doesn't
picture,
come with us, I'm not wearing it.
and
Take a
then
picture of the picture.
and then I'm gonna take the original one that Ace took of us, and I'm gonna go and put it on the wall.
Aww.
Oh, so the next tenants get to see it. Cute.
Oh, so you still have a copy, right? You took a picture of the picture and left the original on the wall?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
And then here's grab myself in this until you out the door. Enter.
And
No one does. You just hear more awkward shuffling. And then you hear, you do it, you do it, you do it, you do it.
I walk over and open the door.
You see the several raised hands of Graftwhite the Sixth, and all of the heads look really shocked. We apologize. Just say it. Say the words. Okay, I'm saying it. Whoopsh. We apologize for the role we played in delaying your journey. We exercised cruelty on you. What does that say? Venting our pain by casting it on you. Yeah, that's good. You're suffering our hands, and for that, we are sorry. Yep. And he folds it up, and he just walks away. And it's just like the slithering body, the heads, and they're more or less they're congratulating each other. You did good. That was very scary.
I'm gonna pop my head out into the hallway and just shout down the hallway, be like, "Hey, good luck in your next arena fight."
Thank you. Don't say thank you. No, we're friends now. No, we're not.
We're friends with that one head.
That one head,
one
just
head.
the one. The rest of them can fuck off.
The newest head. I think they're kind of nice. Shut up, newbie.
Oh.
Time to find Big G to see if we can get out. Or
Yeah.
do we take the boat back across?
Well,
That took.
Let's go see Grisnatch and see if he's got any shortcuts.
He did say he'd send us wherever we want to go, so that's good. At the least, he'll send us back to Purgatory, right?
Well,
That's the
Malvagio.
hope.
The Purgatory took us to Malvagio, which allowed us to come
Get
here.
into-
So, at the very least, that sends us to the borders to Malvagio to walk back to Purgatory.
Quick question.
Yep.
Alaska, are you planning on staying with us? I know it's pretty obvious, but I just wanted to make sure we found you here.
Yeah, but
Are you-
afterwards, Adonis made me a member of the throne.
Beforewards, he did.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you are. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't know if you're just kind of adopting all of our plans. So I just wanted
And
to.
problem.
And problems, yeah.
Technically,
make
he's
sure
only
that you
here
know.
before us because he kept looking for us.
That's
I've
true.
been
was in
looking
their
for
own
you for so
time.
long. If you like made me go away now, I'd probably do my own thing and somehow end up at Detroit.
Oh. I don't want you to go anywhere. I was just wondering.
Okay, cool. Because I don't want to be anywhere you're not. I mean,
What?
I'll Okay. He just skates away.
That was weird. River,
That was
I got
weird,
you this
wasn't it?
stand.
Wow. Thanks. Now I have something to actually take with me from this place.
Yeah, you didn't take anything. You're so unsentimental.
Yeah.
Are we heading up the spiral?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So it's 2:40 now. Do we want to take a tiny break and then
Tiny
return
break?
for the next bit, or do we want to keep going? What's your feelings on this? Because it is a smaller game.
I mean, we can
I do have to
take a small break now.
pee,
Yeah.
So maybe
We've been
like
in
just
for
like
like
a
an
Yeah,
hour.
a
10.
small break would be welcome.
A tiny
Yeah,
one?
okay.
Okay.
Small
Just like a
project.
10. I just have to pee.
Obligatory.
Thank you, everyone,
All
for
of
joining
you,
us today
listen
on
to
this
Like a Stone. Listen to Audio
unscheduled.
Slave. It'll hit different
day.
now. All right. We'll take a tiny break and we'll be back real soon as they plan to return to Purgatory and the Amphitheater of the Veil. For now, goodbye.
See you soon.
Yeah.
What is up? What is up? Welcome back to Chance Die. We returned from our break as the Unbroken were traversing the spiral. They've navigated the mausoleum to that upward center eye where Grisnak holds court, and they made their way to the Secretary. Today, the Secretary is an insect creature by the name of Newmon. I think like pneumonia, but cut off the IA at the end. Newmon.
Choosing
And this little-
AI.
And this little insect creature. Hello. Here to see the master. He is free.
Oh,
He's
good.
expecting you.
I have no money.
Many presents. I have no money either. I would love
Yeah.
money,
Are you free
like to go to dinner with you.
monetarily?
No. I am a servant
Oh.
of the Dark Lord.
Then we'll see Grisneck.
Okay, he is expecting you. Enjoy Tell him that Newman was good and faithful servant.
And not free.
Yeah.
Like, for dinner?
He just sort of like looks like a large cockroach creature behind the desk.
When are you free for dinner? Like, never? I'm a slave?
I'm a slave. Okay. You head up that weird spiral. You pass the Vault of Souls, which had already been cracked open to you. Although it still possesses innumerous treasures, those treasures are once again sealed and locked. You make your way to the top of the tower, and the door swings open for you, allowing you access onto that upper balcony, that big eye mural that overlooks the entire mausoleum. And as you step forth onto the bloodstained and gory rug, the desks and furniture and bookshelves made of bone and sinew, it is a very familiar sight, one that maybe you will be seeing for the last time. At the desk overlooking the window, you see the hunched over, bloated, rancid corpse of larger Grisnak. Moving around the room in his maid costume, you see Charsing. Hey, well, everybody, what's up? And then around that, you get just sort of gathered the sense that the Ludus is sort of shifting and moving with the larger Kaiju Grisnak, the sort of trifecta that make up this nasty rock creature. Hey guys, you made it. All right, let me take this off. Tosses off the maid uniform to reveal he's in like a white wedding suit. Party! All right, so you gathered all your belongings. I see the knapsacks. I see the bulging bits. Swords. You're keeping those. I was kind of hoping you'd forget those, but take what you get. I can't thank you enough. You brought back Despot. So, let's see. Last bit to my oath to you before you're on your way. Also, you're gonna be leaving soon, right? Like today, like now, like soonish. And he like looks out the window. Like soonish.
Yeah.
All right, good. Got people coming, and it's just much better if you're not here. All right.
What kind of people?
They're not nice kind of people.
Do they fly?
Actually, they're not even really people. They're more like concepts, like ancient ancestral concepts.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, look, it's Alpha and Omega. You guys made a fucking deal. And that deal is probably going to cost me some shit, but it'll cost me less shit if you're not actually here when they get here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Tommy's guys.
Tommy's people. Yeah. They're sort of wise to the fact that you made some sort of fucking deal, and they want to talk to me about it, but it's better if you're just not fucking here anymore. So, where you gotta go? What can I do for you?
Purgatory.
Purgatory.
Yeah.
Is that it? That's all you want? That's easy.
Like I understood that for EQ.
I know that's where we want to go.
Oh, you're muted, Adonis.
In addition to everything else agreed upon, of course.
Yeah, you are. But I already gave you those things, right? I got the bauble. You got it. You got the torch. You used it.
Yeah.
The gem. You got the gem?
Yeah.
All right. All right, look, I'm going to reason with you. I've heard you guys talking about this underworld place. Let's just say I know people down there. I play poker with them sometimes.
Oh.
So, where are you going after Purgatory?
To there.
To there.
Why? Oh, for
Because-
more for the other bits, you got the
That's
heart, so
the
you want
next
the rest.
piece of the puzzle, yeah.
Can't get enough bits.
Okay.
Its own bits.
He gets really quiet for a moment, and you see he gets so quiet that you think he's dead. And in the silence of it, like while you kind of like lean forward, you're like, did he just like close his eyes and die? The larger one at the desk flatulates, and then Charsing opens his eyes. All right, got it. So, I've just contacted the Blood Ocean. We're gonna ferry you across real fast, super expedient, right? I can get you to the. I'll give you some stuff. Hold on, let me get some stuff. And he runs around, and you're just watching him. He looks manic and maybe a little scared, if we're being real. But he cracks open some. Yeah, he cracks open some books, some false books, and he pulls out a pouch of black sand, and he shoves it into you, River. He shoves it into your hands.
You said River, you were cutting out?
Yeah,
that
River,
down.
take this. and he hands you a purple pouch of black sand.
Wow.
He said,
Wow.
in that, he's like, oh, it's not just that. Okay, the black sand, you pour it out, makes a door to the autochthonous depths. Autochthonous depths. Really weird place. Okay, and from there, it'll take you to one of the dead rivers. You can pretty much make the door from anywhere, but you need the full contents of the black sand. It's a one-way trip. That make sense?
All of it?
Yeah, you'll have to use all of it to make the door.
What if I
It
just
has
take
to be a
little
door
bit
big enough, like a 6-foot door.
Okay.
And you'll just sort of like, like you're doing your thing, and you know what I'm saying? Like you just go net. Yeah. Okay. You just drop it right on into it. All right. And there's also should be about a handful of coins in there, enough to get you and a few others to payment with the ferryman. Okay. All right. So you want to get to Purgatory? I can't send you directly to Purgatory because rules, but I can send you to the shores of the Blood Ocean, and the Blood Ocean can take you across. Sound good?
Fuck this blood ocean.
That'll do.
You seem hesitant.
I have
We're
an
ready.
out of character question.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said during my last encounter with the Blood Ocean that there was some sort of ability / power / whatever that I didn't have access to because my Azoth wasn't high enough.
Oh yeah. What's your Azoth now?
What does my Azoth have to be?
What's your Azoth now?
Questions and
5.
questions.
5. So you felt buddings at 4, and you feel like something's blossoming now, and it's almost like a large flower is about to unfurl within your belly, but all it's waiting for is a catalyst, a trigger. And at the words shores of the Blood Ocean, your entire body breaks out in shivers, and a little bit of sanguine mist coats your lip with some sea salt.
Pulling him back to the ocean.
You okay, dude? You smell like the beach.
I love the smell of blood and sand.
The faster we get this over with, the better.
It'll be good. Now your source of love will be with you.
At that comment, he just kind of glances over at Moses, and looks down, and he just blushes a little.
All right.
Let's do
A
it.
small smile.
You ready, River?
Yeah, I'm ready. I just really hated that blood ocean, but let's go.
We'll be fine.
So before, we get zipped off, Moses is going to give Charsing a very large hug.
No.
Oh. And he's like,
Yeah.
what is this for? This feels terrible. Oh,
He's like,
God. You're you have no fat content.
He's like, you're revolting and stinky, but you have been a true friend. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'm back on top because of you. And get off me. There's a knock at the door. And goes, go the fuck away, Newman. And the door just sort of opens. And you see Despot 73.
Oh.
12 feet tall,
Nani.
rippling muscle. He's wearing what looked to be just sort of like black funeral cloth. More like, kind of like a robe, and you see he's not entirely regenerated, but enough that he could walk and move, and most of his face is there, almost all of his right arm, but not so much the left. But you sort of get the idea that kind of like swordsman who's had his hand cut off, that sort of cloth that's waving there, it's not waving because wind, it's waving because of wriggling tendrils that are starting to regrow. I would like a word with these ones before they depart. May I?
Wait a minute, you're not.
Yeah.
And Kriznak sort of looks at you, he's like, I could send him back.
Words are good.
All right, come on in.
Oh, Moses nods, but he's kind of more thrown off the fact that he said words that weren't pained or any of the things. Like he's speaking almost clearly.
He walks past all of you, but to River and Rain, when he passes them, he nods to his left, to his right, and you can almost see, like when you look at him, the exact moment and place where like his body is regenerating and it still shows the scars, permanent reminders of your lightning strikes. The 27 aggro. He passes Adonis with the staff. He nods to him, the one who cut him in half. Passes Linda in Alaska. Alaska didn't really do too much and didn't get to participate in that final bit, but he passes Linda, who delivered that atomic punch that damn near knocked him unconscious. And he nods. And then he approaches Moses.
Honey.
Fuck that JPEG.
And then he looks at you for a long moment, and then sort of turns to all of you. You have all done much for the monster that is me. But there was little altruism in your actions. I have been brought home. A prison. I can never escape from this. A father who will reduce my progress until I am what I was before. Mindless, obedient, enslaved. As you leave this place, clad in treasures, dripping with power, the heart of an angel, the condensed power of a playwright. You told me, and he looks at Moses, to seek the pilgrimage, even as your actions condemn me to deeper slavery. With the Lanista, at least, I could have earned my freedom. 100 kills in the Great Arena. A pittance. With the Corpse Maker, I am undone. I don't know how to proceed. I feel like I should be somewhere else. And you can see Char saying is just like, oh man, this is kind of awkward. You should probably just... And he's like, silence, father! These ones, I am like them. He's like, oh, you're already sworn back into contract. Yeah, actually, you're gonna participate in the maze games. We need a champion, so you're my guy. And you can see it's just like it is exactly what you said, Moses. It's just like, how do I proceed? He goes, you can't actually. I'm sworn to never release my. I can't let you go. I see.
Hold on, wait. I need to. I'm typing in the.
There's a lot of hold-ons there.
I just need a yay. That is a good point.
I
But to give him a direction, though, to give him something to like strive for and like focus on, and who knows, it could eventually give him the strength he needs to escape on his own, or
I
to
read
free himself.
I read River helped me to read a book about a Hades in Stephanie, I think her name was. She was the Hades wife.
Um,
She
Persephone.
Persephone.
that one.
I
She
got
had
you.
to stay where she was, but she was granted time above with understandings and vows to return. If Despot could not be freed completely, could he not be given, has he not earned a way to reclaim his other side, so long as he vows to come home within a certain time?
Despot, earmuffs. He
A
snaps his
holiday.
hands and literal earmuffs and a blindfold and chains wrap around Despot's face, and he just sort of sits down and he goes,
That's sad.
"All right, well, let me level with you. Let me level with you. The deal that I made with Pandora, get that last little drop of despair. It works, and those numbers, that's not just arbitrary numbers that track his power. Okay, when he's at 50, he's in perfect balance. When he's in the lesser half, he's more changeling. Darklings, we call them. But sort of a befuddled mix of ogre and beast is thrown in there as well to kind of keep him complacent. The lower numbers, he's much easier to control. 50-50, he's kind of at the height of his power. Now he's in 73. He's going to be more and more like a Pandoran, which means if you put him at 100, which he is well on track to get there, he's going to need fire to survive, specifically Azoth, which means he'll start eating Prometheans.
Does that mean you have to strip him back down to 1?
At the bare minimum 50, but the bare minimum 50.
If his fire
there
were
a
to
way
grow
for him to
closer
keep
to
his
100, would the fire make him a guest rather than your son anyway?
Yeah, probably. And you can see why I wouldn't want that, because I fought really hard to get him back.
I mean, we fought really hard.
Right, yeah, as guests of the House of Rat. Good point.
He did give us the tools, though. Then, what if you kept him at 50 as highest, but you still allowed time to pilgrimage on his own, at least to understand?
Yeah,
I'm sure he would
I don't understand. Why does he want that? Like, why doesn't he want death? He was made from death.
We're all made from death.
Hmm.
But we are a
Not
form
me.
of life.
Yeah, not her.
That's true, not her. She's special among special.
Yeah, I'm special.
Truly.
Like, but we all need to understand us, what we are, who we are. And if I might say, I know your creation. I understand the gift of flames that you use to bring him, and he is special. But something among our kind that is rare is kindness. If you were to treat him as more than just tool or slave or warrior, but gave him small allowances to be himself. I know how this world works is
That sounds like a beginning of a deal.
not going to be his own freedoms, but if he is allowed to be himself, the willingness to bring further glories to this house would be his own, which would mean
Wow.
more.
I like everything you're saying. How about okay, that's on your side of the table. That is what you want. All right, I can do it. Here's
Like a-
what I want. Here's
Like
what
I-
I want. Oh, wait, yeah. Go ahead, Rain.
Oh, it's okay. I was just gonna call it a despot Rumspringer.
I like
And then he
that.
I was
goes
just
back-
trying to figure.
And then he comes
How
home
long?
after
How
he
long?
has
Like a month? 2 months? Mortal time.
Wait.
Let's talk human time.
whoa.
What do you
And
want?
I get in front of Grisnack, but like, huddle up, crew, huddle up. Hey, you're not in this huddle, buddy. Like, wait, but like, what are you saying, Moses? Do you really want this guy with us for a month? Then he's our problem. He's kind of scary.
I don't want him to be our problem.
Not for a month.
We
Okay.
have so many problems.
Wait, what is
What
your
if he just has a
plan?
roams
We don't need another one.
Yeah,
He
what
might
is
roam
your-
free, but what if he doesn't?
Okay.
No, like
If
in a
he
good
ro-
way. Like, what if we just let him roam free?
Maybe we
Like a
should ask.
feral
Maybe
beast.
like he might just be like, "Fuck this," and then never come back.
True.
Well, he'll have to.
Well, yeah, he'll
Won't
have
he?
to if he makes a deal with. He's not all of us. He's part of them too. So if he says his words, he has to. But Rain, I understand. We fought him. I don't want to fight him. But he also, we could be teachers, or ones like us. He could even be maybe part of Throng, a good ally.
Whoa,
He could
whoa,
travel with us for a moon, and then return
whoa. A
home.
moon. Maybe a moon. We could start and then convince him that he should go off on his way.
Endurance can be really, really cruel, though. Like, you saw how cruel he. Okay, again, I watched it back to tapes. I wasn't really there, but you saw how cruel he was in the final bits. Like, he took to that cruelty like natural, like torment.
I have no interest in having another run-in with Pandoran again. This would have been my second. I've already had
No
one.
offense, Ace.
No thanks.
Technically, this is your third.
Mhm.
If I have to be true and honest, why do you think Ace would devour flesh when you first met me?
Never thought about it.
Need to fire.
His fire is ours, but not like ours. He is unique.
Yeah, but Ace is like Despot 0.25.
Ace also had me to be friend, and has us to be friend. We may deal with Tommy, and Tommy is equally cruel.
Tommy sounded like he in trouble.
Oh yeah, we should leave soon.
I'll say we do it.
If we have freed others because we don't want them to be enslaved, why should we condemn one slave to another slaver?
Yeah, but we don't know what he wants. Like, I want to do this, but we also don't know what he wants.
So we
He's
figure
gonna
what he
ask a
wants,
thing.
and if it's a thing that we can get, I am willing to help. But that does
Yeah,
not
me too.
mean that my choice has to be everyone's.
Anyone can change, mate. All they need is the opportunity.
If
And
what
it
he
doesn't
asks
Really
is
sound
good
like
within
ally.
Despert's
reason,
been given very many opportunities. We could be what puts him back on the pilgrimage.
we
I don't
also
think
put
he's ever
two
been
god,
on it.
we also put two god deities in the same room together that used to be married.
Let's do it.
Well, let's hear what he has to offer first. Or what in exchange.
Let's do it.
We break from the huddle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. I had this weird dog
Dog.
spirit crying.
Turn around and meet at the same time, face Charsing. As if he wasn't
Oh, wow.
listening to the entire thing.
Did you rehearse that? That was magnificent. You all spun around at the same time, like a
We're
like a
just
boy
really
band.
cool like
Except
that.
you're not all boys.
We could be.
You
All
know.
right. So, what's on the table? You want Big D back there to get some time in the sun.
Hold on. Wait.
How long we talking? Couple days, couple weeks, months.
So we said a moon, a full
A
moon
moon?
cycle.
Is that like a full moon cycle? Okay. All right. One moon cycle.
One moon cycle.
You can probably tell by the moon too, so it's good.
As Moses kind of awkwardly glances down at his at his markings, he's like, "Yeah, the moon, really the moon. You can tell us."
All right. In exchange, let's see. How do I want to do this? I want all of the Unbroken back here for exactly 3 days. Long enough to defend your championship in the Winter Games.
In a moon?
No, I
Like
think
next
next
year.
year. Like next Winter
Oh.
Games, right?
Next
Am I
winter?
wrong?
Very next one.
3 days out of the year?
That's right. A little bit of time to train.
For just
maybe,
one
maybe
year?
Do maybe do a exactly. Maybe do a promo
to,
tour and then participate in the maze. defend
Promo
your-
tour.
to continue the
defend it.
House of Rod's championship.
Correct.
The
This way,
fire
Despot
one.
doesn't have to do it. The fire starters keep it going. He gets his pilgrimage for a bit. You put your lives on the line, everyone's happy.
I grab Madonna and I turn back into a huddle.
Back in the huddle.
Back in the huddle. I don't know, guys. This doesn't sound like the best plan for us.
It sounds like it could be dangerous. Like, what if we're in the middle of something?
What if we're already at Detroit?
Yeah, like, there's so many obstacles.
What if winter comes for them like way fast and we're just like always doing this?
Or what if it's like 4 years and like we just get like randomly dropped in the middle of spring and we don't even know it's the winter down here? You never know.
So
Guys.
we get
Time
More
works
of an
differently in
accurate
both
timeline?
worlds.
We're
also-
champions, though.
yeah, but we've also been here for
Shouldn't
1
we
year.
kind of act like it a little?
Well, I mean,
3 days is better than a year.
We
right?
won. That's it. That's all we have
I
to
mean
do.
that's
We
true.
won.
I guess if we're gonna agree to a year, we're hesitating on 3 days. That seems kind of crazy.
I mean, we were going to agree to be guests forever to get Destiny here if we lost.
That's true. We did do
That's
that.
true.
God,
When you
losing
put it
sounds
like-
disastrous right now.
But like, are we learning from our mistakes, or are we just like, well, we've done worse? That doesn't seem smart either.
Okay, even further, what if we get on our pilgrimage and what if somebody seeks humanity and we have to come back for 3 days and then people don't have their Promethean stuff?
Well, that's a game changer.
Ugh,
Thought
that-
process.
yeah, that hurt my brain.
It was smart.
I think, yeah.
Would we
I
even
don't have-
remember?
Like, okay, if we take the 3 days, we should at least say, like, 3 days out of the year, if we're Prometheans still. Don't take my
Oh, I
human
get what
self.
you're saying. Like, what if we become humans and he calls
Yeah.
us back and it's like a death
And we
sentence?
can't do
Yeah.
anything. Yeah.
Like finally reach humanity and then die? That sounds pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay, but so as long as we're the unbroken, we'll do it. But if we're redeemed, we won't, for sure.
If we're gonna do it, that seems like a counterpart to his side for sure.
We'll just say
So,
yeah, unless we're
Make
human.
sure a
Okay.
winter game and 3 days mean the same in our time, and as long as we are unbroken and not redeemed.
I mean, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, so someone has to ask the question.
What?
So you turn back around.
Ask him.
Yes. So, how do we know that a year in your time is a year in ours? Or that 3 days here is 3 days ours?
Yeah. Do you have like a chart that we could see that says like days equal to days in the world / maybe one that also has like a subtext of underworld days?
No. It doesn't work like that. Look. I don't
Oh.
control time. Sometimes it ebbs and flows. Time is a fickle bastard. Me and him aren't friends. The only thing we have in common is that when time runs out, most people come to me. So, I can't
Is
really
there
control
a
how
way
long
we
time
can
runs.
Monitor, like a watch or something that we will be called at this time because that equals the same.
Are you saying you agree to it if I give you a watch that tells you the time in Arcadia?
Only if you only call upon us as long as we're still the unbroken. Can't be calling on us forever.
If we're human or redeemed,
What do you mean? What else would you be?
Listen to Moses.
He's like, you asked us what it meant to be what we are and why we're doing it. We said to be human, to understand, to have experiences. The goal is to no longer be us, but to be more, to be human, or have a soul. If we are redeemed and we finish our pilgrimage, to put us in the maze would just be.
Oh, it would be you'd be weak little itty bitty people.
So
Sweet little creatures. All right,
we
yeah,
can-
as long as you have your cool powers.
as long as we are the unbroken and not redeemed, and we have
A watch.
a watch, something to keep
A
track.
watch.
So you know how much time you got before I call on you.
Yeah.
Correct. We will agree to continue to further the glory of the House of Rot and defend our championship.
And we're really just saying all this because we want to help you out. Like, it would be terrible for you to be like, I call upon thee, and then we're all having a poop. Like, we wouldn't be ready, you know? Make
We're all
sure you
having
have a
a
little bit of a
poop.
heads up.
There's no
Of
good
course
place
you
to
would.
bathroom break
Nothing
in it.
throws off the other changelings like a good little bit of shit.
I know.
So I've got your watch right here. Shall we agree to terms? Despot gets about a month. You lot come down here for a few days, and I'll tell you how long that takes. You'll be able to track it quite nicely. It's applicable. It's close. It's a little wibbly. It's a little off, but let's just say it varies by a few weeks. Not off by a lot, just a few weeks.
And
Oh,
if we
like,
are
so when-
redeemed, you don't call us back.
Oh,
What
yeah,
exactly does that mean? Like
Sure.
shiny mortal bitty people?
Yes.
All right. If you are shiny little morty bitty people, I will not call you back to participate or defend your championships. Sound good?
But it'd be so cool if we came back as humans and then we took it all over.
See, exactly. Now you're really thinking. If you could still do it as humans, even better.
Yeah, you
More
might hear
cool.
from me.
I still look over at River and Adonis because they've always been the mouthpieces for our group.
I'm gonna look over at River. She's party leader.
I feel like River's gonna be like, we all agree? We're good?
Linda's just gonna squeeze your hand a little bit.
And then she's gonna like stick her hand out for a good old seal a deal handshake and take the watch.
No, I
All
took
right.
Oh, okay, good.
I don't know if I did. I think I did.
Somebody
He
should
did.
make a note of
He
this so
did.
that
I
if
went
in
like that.
season 4 we just randomly disappear from whatever we're doing.
We walk
haven't
through a
looked at the watch in
doorway
years.
and we just walk
Oh, fuck the
into
watch.
Arcadia.
Right?
Yeah, he
All of
hands
a
it over.
sudden, River's wristwatch just goes beep, 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 beep. We all look at it and go, oh, fuck, bam.
It'd be devastating.
Yeah. The next door we walk through sends us to Arcadia.
Jesus. Oh,
All
I
right.
had to go poop.
All right, so now that you've gotten all the fun things that you like, yeah, you got the sand, you got your tokens that'll give you to the ferryman, you got a fun watch. Despot, get the fuck out of here. I'm talking to these people. Despot's just like, it's like, oh, no haze. I run this mausoleum. All right, get the big man out. He's got some awesome stuff. He's gonna get some sunlight starting, he said, one moon cycle a year. Fuck it, I'll do it soon. Especially because the year's ending pretty soon.
Should we just take him like this?
No, I'll send him up in a few weeks. Don't worry, I'm not going to call you back this year, but next year. So,
But you're just
where am I
gonna
sending you
release
to?
Despot into the world?
He's not being released. He's being leased.
Okay, but I thought Moses, weren't you gonna teach him stuff or something? Can you
No,
program
no.
like an alarm of his releasing on the little watchy thingy?
Ah,
Please.
fine. It's done.
We're asking a lot.
Get out of here.
No, I'm just worried that he's gonna just like be leased and then just travel the world and we're never gonna know where
Commit
he is
atrocities
or
that we can never
for
fix.
anything.
That's
What's
fair.
wrong
We
with
should
all
at
of
least
that?
get like a beep beep beep. Oh, Despot's out. Like
Fucking Grisnack, what's wrong with that?
I think that might be
Have
our despot
fun.
alarm.
yeah, Despot alarm.
A despot alarm. I love it.
It has been augmented with a despot alarm. All right.
Oh, lordy.
All right. Well, get out of your gross
All right,
hair.
to the docks.
To the docks.
It's not
To
that
the
gross.
ocean.
Docky dock docks.
As soon as you say it, it is so. You are standing ankle deep in bloody water. Behind
Ooh.
you is the Leviathan corpse that marks you standing at the Hollow Morin. You can practically smell Lord Brainclaw.
He
Gross.
really wanted us out.
Nostalgia.
Adonis.
Hmm.
I'm about to send you a little thing. Within
A
you,
little thing.
a little thing.
Mhm.
Oh,
Within
no.
you, you get the sensation of standing, like you see the blood ocean before you, and all of your vision sort of just dims out until it's kind of like all you can see is, in fact, blood ocean. The sky above you is black and cloudy and stormy, and the clouds themselves sort of take on the impression of that old individual you saw once before deep in the oceans. Let's see if that pastes well. Hopefully it does. Kaplam. And within you, I just sent you a message in Messenger. And within you, you feel this sort of blossoming, as if this great ball of seaweed just sort of untangles, and with it there's a gem that floats within your being and sort of dissolves in your sanguine Azoth, granting you a new bestowment called Sanguine Locomotion.
Ooh.
The locomotion.
That is okay. I. Oh no.
And you know that by bringing you here to the shores, it was part of both Griznak's plan and Blood Ocean's plan to awaken this ability within you. This ability that is sort of sat within the crucible of the weird, digesting all of your pain, your trauma, your power, your sanguine humor, your Azoth, and turning into this new, strange bestowment. So there is no swift like there's no quick boat coming. There is no god coming. It is you who now possess the power.
Dum, dum, dum.
And you
Ooh
can
la
speak
la.
Blood Ocean. You can be like, "Excuse me, Blood Ocean. Here I come."
And as all of this just clicks in Adonis's head, he just like he has this look on his face of just like he looks like he just had an aha moment, like a pure and refined like eureka moment, and he just walks out a little ways. We're on the shore.
You are, yeah, you're standing on the shore with the docks behind you. So you sort of just step down through a set of steps that sort of lead into the water.
Yeah, and you said I was ankle deep in water before.
Yep.
He's gonna
All
go
of it.
about knee deep,
Walk further.
and he's going to hold his staff out in front of him. He's gonna spend 2 pyros, and he's gonna slam it down into the water and open and activate sanguine locomotion.
Cool.
Beautiful. You're making the gate.
I am making the gate.
That one's 1 willpower.
You are correct. 1 willpower. I will spend that now.
That's a new game though, so we get 1 willpower back, right?
Yeah.
It's a brand new game. You get 1 back.
Freak
When-
sister.
Okay, so I'll spend
Permanent willpower.
No, it's 1 willpower point. Okay. You spend a willpower point, slam your staff down, activate sanguine locomotion, and there's this pulse that shoots across the blood ocean, and then the waves around you begin to sort of crack, like you went knee deep, and now they're sort of like crashing against your midsection, and then all of a sudden, almost like the ocean just yawned, there's this recession of water as the floor beneath you just sort of waves, this great roaring sort of almost sucking sound as the ocean forms a blood gate, easily large enough for 2 golems, 2 of Moses, to pass through side by side, and lasting long enough to allow roughly the user and about 9 other willing individuals to pass through. And on the other side, what do they see, Adonis? When they look through the gate, on just sort of like in that distant, shimmering aquatic reflection, what is the location you've attached to this?
So through the gate, they'll see like on the floor just the dock that we originally walked out on to get on the ship, on Captain Toad's ship, and beyond that, the winding stairway
To purgatory.
up into the sky to the gate to purgatory.
Yeah, that sort of back section after you pass through the amphitheater. That'll put you right to Thespian. That is perfect section. Connected body of water. This is your transmutation. You can all feel the alchemical power of this, and you recognize it as a facet of his new bestowment, an evolution of his power. But
And
it is
as
brand new for all of you.
And as the gate sort of solidifies, he just and does this like cleansing, relaxing deep breath, and as he does, the red sanguine mist just sort of comes out of his mouth a little bit.
All right, so that's cool.
Part great things.
Whoa.
We don't have to go in there, do we?
Yeah.
We can always take Toad's boat.
No, this is way cooler.
All right.
What's up, danger? Don't be a stranger.
Awesome.
Linda walks
just
up
gonna
and
start running.
pokes it.
Your finger just sort of passes through, but you do feel this kind of like strange translocation.
Like your fingers traveled thousands of miles instantly.
Right?
but is still somehow attached to your body. Transmute, dude, like teleportation magic.
All right, hold on. Moses, no, I'm just playing.
He's gonna pee in
Yeah,
it.
Moses,
Hey.
See that? It's
Whoa.
leagues wide.
Boys.
Silly
Spans
boys.
ocean, son.
So we see that there's a winding staircase back to the thespian.
Yes.
Still
Got the
kind
sand.
of glancing to the sky, not wanting to see that very large ship of angry Fey gods.
Yeah.
And making sure that Ace is on my shoulder. You see the way Adonis provided it. I see no reason why not to walk there.
Same.
Same.
Yeah, like
Let's
I said,
gather anyway.
Rain just runs, starts running. I grab Alaska by the wrist. Come on!
Okay. Heck yeah.
I wait for River.
And then I'm like diving in. Seems safe to me.
I have a much nicer hand grab for Linda and like slowly
Yeah.
walk through the door. We're nice, not just throwing
Nice,
each other.
nice and neat.
We're wild creatures.
You do experience this very like oh god, it's almost like it's like that slipstream with the turtles and Finding Nemo, this sort of like whirl movement as you're all just sort of like tunneling, and those of you who are very much going with the waves are like, it's very smooth, almost graceful, you're having a good time practically surfing. Those of you who are getting pulled along like Alaska are just like, oh my god, just like getting whipped around. And
It
in
was
about
like, whoa! And we were like, whoa!
whoa!
And you were like,
whoa. And then in about 6 seconds, you emerge on the other side, sort of gasping and standing up. You're inhaling actual air, and the world is below you. You are ankle deep on the other side of the blood ocean.
Damn.
Well, that was convenient.
Behind you in the distance, several days travel, maybe even weeks depending on weather, is Necropolis. And before you is exactly what Adonis asked for. The other side of the blood ocean, the winding path through the scraggly corpse hand trees that leads to the amphitheater of the Vale. You can feel Thespian Malvagio's aura from here, and you can hear the ancestral sort of orchestra, that aura that sort of pervades his space, and you can even smell popcorn amidst the seagulls. You are back in
Adonis,
purgatory.
that was your coolest trick yet.
so this takes like a few steps forward, and then runs off to the side and hurls.
For the first time, River doesn't hurl, and she's just like in awe, and she's like, man, I hated that blood ocean.
It's like food and tar. like actual just tarry ocean.
Meanwhile, like in his,
No,
like, in
we
his
lost
head, he's
Jack.
like, I definitely like Togs
Damn.
better.
He'll be back.
Yeah, he'll be back in a second.
Ooh.
There he is. Bam.
I'm back. All right. So,
You heard her say
I
that
got-
that was your coolest trick yet?
yeah, I heard that. Adonis, he'll smile and wink. He'll smile and wink at River. But then he'll turn around and he'll kneel down and he'll place one hand, like, splayed and flat, just on the surface of the blood ocean. And quietly, just to the waters as they lap, the sand at his feet. Thank you.
Speaking the same motion as the lapping of the waves, there's no real answer in the way an answer would come, but the peaceful vibrations you feel in the ripples of the water underneath your hand, it almost feels like Morse code for no, thank you.
So if we chuck Adonis into the blood ocean, like in Moana, would they just like spit him back onto the boat?
Yeah, props at this point. And then
Like-
splash you with water for doing it.
Throw a bone at you.
Throw some old guy. Oh, carcass.
The blood ocean is just straight
God damn
poopy
it. Cassius, get back in the water.
juice.
Holy hell, we're back. Oh man. I can't believe
It
that's
feels
over with.
unreal. You know. Take a moment and revel in it.
Just puts the skateboard behind his head. All right. What's next?
Malvagio.
Off to Malvagio.
Hey guys, we didn't sleep or eat or anything, right? Like we all look terrible.
Oh yeah.
Are we gonna
can
do
get
that
really
at some
bad.
point?
We should.
We've gotten really good at just like ignoring pain, but I don't think it's a good character trait. Because
Agreed.
people don't like, seeing. Oh god.
Is there organic matter around us?
You guys need
Yeah, lots of it.
Is it?
They need it more than we do, Moses.
Yeah, it's partial. Some of it is. Yeah, it's people.
I'm actually starving now that you mention it. Alaska, crazy.
So should we just pick through what's on the shore here and
We got like
Open
blood
end
crabs
people?
or something.
No, I bet you. Are we close to Malvagio's place? Because I bet you he'd like give us a place to stay for the night. Because we're returning
just
his
up there.
gem, right? Yeah. Maybe
It's not
he'll
a
let us
bad
hang out
plan.
instead
If
of
you could make a
sleeping
feast,
on.
I'd be stoked. Oh my
I bet
God,
that.
so-
I bet that seems like a good trade.
Great.
Do your
Here's
gem.
your gem.
Snack was always trying
us
to feed
sleep.
us. Like, why didn't we take him up on that? I don't know. Okay.
You did
Good
one.
plan.
All right,
Up the
let's
hill
go.
we go.
All right, you trek through the scraggly
We're
corpse
coming.
forest, announcing your arrival as you go. You're back in
Here
your
we
old
go.
clothes or new approximations of clothes that you've crafted for yourselves in Arcadius. For some of you, you have actual outfits like both Adonis and Rain frequent San Francisco, so they have like clothes, like clothes.
My bomber jacket is patched and sewn and stitched together and all patchwork, but it is 100% still the jacket that I wore into Arcadius.
You'll
That's
have to
impressive.
erase your 3-2 fireproof armors.
Oh, it's already up.
Unfortunately.
I've already removed
Okay.
it from my sheet. As soon as you
crossed it
said we
out.
couldn't take it with us, I was like, God damn it.
I stole mine.
I stole it.
I'm gonna keep mine.
Kidding.
Hey,
It's a part of me now. I don't know what to tell you.
if we're going to have to fight once a year, I'm keeping the armor.
You are keeping the armor, and it stays
Oh.
right there on a mantle, waiting for
No,
you to come
no,
back and put it on.
It's displayed in the Hall of
called
Champions.
they called rap, and Deadpool walked off with his armor, and he just
They just never gave it back.
just never gave it. No,
We should have rolled for that, but I would have totally been down with it.
that's fine. Nah, he wouldn't have kept it because I did not know that we were going to initially make a deal to come back to this place. But
So, Thespian Malvagio. Okay. You,
Malvagio.
once the embodiment of identity through performance, enslaved and out-narrated by the bad theater and terrible, almost maleficent performances of Grisnak, he awaits you. You pass through this sort of darkened forest that eventually leads inexplicably to amphitheater steps, and as you ascend up them, you kind of feel yourself walking back into kind of like this fragmented mental space, and once stepping up the stairs, you turn around to look at the beach. There's not beach anymore. You are already within this sort of dimensional space, and you see instead more back room, more rope, more costume, more theater, and you recognize immediately that you are behind the curtain of the amphitheater of the Vale, and on the other side of that curtain is Malvagio. Beyond him is the rows and rows of audience stairs where they would sort of sit in that very much sort of like Red Rocks amphitheater curving playwright kind of style, and beyond that, the halls of purgatory. So, Unbroken, how do you proceed? Loud clack as Alaska kind of puts down his skateboard, clack clack, and just kind of glides along the wooden boards.
In here.
Do we see Thespian Malvagio anywhere? Is it just like an empty stage, or?
Mr. Thespian, sir? Yeah, no, you as you're looking around, you don't see him in the back, but you sense his presence on the other side of the giant purple velvet curtain.
Make our way to the stage.
Yeah. I mean, last time we had to get on the stage, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you move past the curtains, there's this sort
Are
of
there any masks
feel-
on the seats?
As you peek out through the curtains, you do in fact see hundreds of masks all on the seats.
Each depicting a different like emotion, like some laughing, some crying, some have rage.
Mm-hmm. And all are sort of chipped in some way, so that way even the impression of that expression is a fragmented one, sort of reflecting the feeling of incompletion that he experiences being enslaved.
Well, last time we had to put the masks on before we saw him, right? We didn't see anybody until after we put the masks
Well,
on.
when you pass through and you kind of pull the thing back and you're looking across, your eyes do land on the rows and rows of seats and audience seating first. But as you swivel completely, there off to the right of the stage, you see the green and silver form of Thespian Malvagio in the knightly armor, his entire self clad in silver, the quill blade sword at his side, flowing emerald cloak, aura of mysticism, like a 9-foot tall knight.
Oh, Thespian, we've brought back your muchness.
I've lost my much.
He did lose his muchness. It was taken from him. And like before, he doesn't necessarily talk, but you can feel and hear his words in your mind. What actually comes from within that helm is more of just like an intoning metal sound, as if his ability to talk fluently was taken from him, reducing him to psychic communication.
All right, look here, you Dr. Fate-looking motherfucker. No, I was playing.
Lord Malvagio.
Too many monologues. They had to quiet them.
He turns when he sees you all. The slow grating of metal.
Lord
Hello.
Yeah,
Malvagio,
sure.
we come to return that which was stolen.
Been a while, I think.
We came to honor a promise that was made. If you're still here, in there somewhere.
As he takes a few steps forward, you know, the metal clanking, like he almost kind of walks with that sort of lycanthrope werewolf General Grievous kind of like lurching step.
Oh,
Like his knees are backwards.
Yeah.
He's larger than I remember him being.
And he looms over you, and you hear his voice in your head. You have returned. I sense parts of myself. I did not expect you to come back. None do.
We made a promise, and the Unbroken, which now, yes, we've evolved to become the Unbroken. We keep our promises. We do not
As he
break
goes-
our promises.
He bows
They are
deeply,
unbroken.
like, and you just feel gratitude, immense gratitude from him. And when he kind of stands up again, he looks like he's about to say something when a door at the far back just blam bursts open, and you see this flamboyant figure in purple and red, the clack of heels. What? Thespian, the warriors coming. They reek of death. They're gonna come through the back door any minute there. Oh, hey, it's you guys. Oh, you look very different. Oh, man. You should see how your aura is wreathed now. I thought for sure we were being attacked.
And you see it's the Queen of Roses, Dionysus.
Ah.
Low cut V dress showing off his defined pectorals. I see you're doing business. I'll leave you to it. I'm just gonna sit here. He doesn't really need to sit at all, so it's just kind of funny to see him do it.
Just all weeping flower into a chair next to him.
I thought you were being attacked. Oh lordy, need some purple punch. Okay. All right. Thespian looks back. I did not even sense you. I have fallen far. And he just looks like he's
Oh, buddy.
he looks like he's worse off than the last time you saw him. Like the mat, you're looking around and the ropes look more frayed, and you gather nobody's participated in this play. You're not exactly sure how long you've been gone, but nobody has visited him in that time, except for maybe Dionysus.
Aw. Lonely fella.
Who has the gem?
I got
did
it.
last.
No, okay, sorry, you got it. I was like, oh, I don't know who has it.
Yeah, I was the main one here since Ace was had it tucked for me. But technically, Ace has it.
I got
Good boy, Ace.
Maybe you'd remember your strength if you were a little more whole. The gem, please, Moses.
So, hold up Ace to him to give him the.
He hands it.
And
Then
I'm
we
going
really
to
get
bow my head and offer Malvagio the gem.
Takes the gem tentatively, as if being reconnected with something very precious. Lets out a deep sigh. And when you hear him speak, the words come from him and not in your mind. You hear his words echo in the space around you. I am whole again. And he places the gem in the quill blade. And it's very much like the end of oh god. what is it?
That scene from
Is it
Sweeney
Beauty and the
Todd.
Beast?
At last.
Beauty and the Beast,
No,
where
more like
it
the
just
end
goes
of
over the
Beauty and the
castle
Beast,
and everything fixes
where-
itself.
and everything fixes itself. The rose,
Aw,
the ropes
that's the best
unfree,
scene.
the masks solidify and uncrack. The dust flies off of the amphitheater, and there's
Aw.
almost like this loud rumble as he realizes that he is not bound to purgatory anymore.
Wow.
I am free. I am expression again. I am the playwright. I should return to my realm. The stage mascarium. But I made a promise. An oath. My blade. I said I would alter reality. Dear Promethean,
Bless.
how should I alter this world? How would you like me to amend your story? Name your request. I will see it done before I return to my realm to begin writing my greatest masterpiece. The fall and rise and fall again of the corpse maker.
But also rise again.
No. I will cut him down and take his place in the
Oh.
seventh.
Okay. But when you do, you should tell his son that he can come live with us because we like to take care of lost people.
I have no words for any peasants in his kingdom. Name your prize, dear friends. My power is at your command.
Okay, could you give us 1 minute?
We need a huddle.
It's huddle time.
Huddle back!
Huddle time. Huddle time.
Does anybody here even watch football? They do this a lot. It's really fun.
Yeah. And then that's
What's
why when
football?
It's like the opposite of soccer. It's very little foot and ball.
What is soccer?
No, I think that's
Very little
handball.
foot and ball.
Different from soccer, which is played with cars and balls.
The car. Sorry.
Soccer.
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay. I just was thinking. I know I wasn't with you guys in the common room, but while I was like running around the halls talking to them, I did hear you guys because you're not very quiet. What if I know that like I don't know. Well, I said I do know, but I don't know. But I know that disquiet is something that we can't really help. But what if we ask for our disfigurements not to show? Then when people get mad at the disquiet, they won't blame us because we'll just look normal. And that could also maybe help Moses's fears as well.
I
Like,
like
if
it.
We look
That's
pretty, then why would
I
they
think-
get mad at us, right?
I think we should add an addendum to that, though. We don't want them to see our stuff, but there are times when we want that fear. We need to be able to drop it when we need it,
We can just be like, and then-
basically. Jump scare people.
yeah.
So you mean to not see even when we don't want it to? Aren't there those that have that ability to appear as human flesh?
Only when
There's
they're
a
not using their
transmutation
ability,
line.
though.
But we don't all want to be chameleons. I just don't want them to see our ugliness.
Or hate us right after they're near us.
I wish we
good
had a way
ask.
to mitigate. I wish we had a way to mitigate our disquiet, yeah?
Well, when a hero arrives, no one is supposed to run in fear of it.
Yeah.
At least they don't do it. They don't do that in the comics.
They
Do a
run
little,
towards them.
sometimes. So like the
Well,
Hulk.
sometimes. Yeah.
Because he's a monster. I think he's wished for a thing like this. I think it's fair.
To be welcomed rather than shunned. To negate the disquiet would
The ability to negate the disquiet. That way, if
Just
you
kinda
want,
help.
okay.
that would
Huh.
also kind of keep us safe from
That's a wish for us, right?
Pandorans, right?
For us, yeah.
Yeah, probably. Well,
Pandorans usually feed off the pyrus and the disquiet. They can sense us.
they can sense our exotic radiance, not our disquiet. I think Pandorans might still be a problem. That might be a different ask. Or more Pandorans? No, because they're no more despots.
Or ace. Well, I can punch a Pandoran. I can't punch disquiet.
True. The sneaky bitch.
I also can't punch Stintatory.
But this is for us in the Unbroken, correct? Or would this
Yes.
apply to all?
Well, I think it depends on whether we specify
have
us or yeah.
We could specify it to apply to all Prometheans.
In the or
If
those
disquiet
that are
isn't a
in the
problem
Unbroken
anymore.
throng.
But I mean, if disquiet isn't a problem anymore, then maybe Detroit won't fall to the disquiet of that many Prometheans.
As far as I can tell,
Hmm.
disquiet comes from our lack of a soul. a lack of the very natural fact that we ain't supposed to be here, yeah?
Yeah.
If we get rid of disquiet, what new horrifying way is that going to vent itself in? I think
I don't-
the spirit idea might be the way to go here. The sort of on-off valve, yeah? Whereas if
But-
we can't have the disquiet leaking out,
But it should be for the Unbroken.
I mean, I don't know how that would affect if we did it for everybody.
if our goal is to help Promethean kind,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a big surprise to just all of a
But-
sudden
To understand, as
know
Duelist
why.
once told me, though, as much as I hate it and I stayed in my cave, that was my choice. But the way the world reacts to us, the disquiet is, and the way we handle it is part of our journey. It's part of the
So what if
pilgrimage.
we ask for him to put this ability, this option, into all Prometheans, but the default is on? So until they learn to turn it off, they are just as they were before.
this is starting to sound like a new transmutation.
But how would they
But-
know?
Word
My
of mouth,
fear is
Travel and teach him.
Yeah.
travel and teach.
So we are just like creating our own transmutation. You're kind of right.
We could
I
start
like
with
it.
Eddie.
Oh, Eddie.
hopefully
Yeah.
this doesn't create in more of us, though. Part of the reason the disquiet is so strong is because there isn't many of us to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean,
More
if it's
Prometheans could also mean more Pandorans for people who fail.
if it's set to always be on until you learn how to control it, then the only number that would drop would be 6.
6.
Would be us.
Oh, yeah.
Spread the gospel of the valve.
Gospel of the Valve.
Church of the Blessed Rebirth is born on this day.
Yep.
But does it negate? Would he be able to
It's a
negate
great
it
idea.
altogether, or only turn it down? How strong is Navalgio to do this? This
He's
is
just
all
standing quietly in the corner.
This
He
is
can
all
probably
very,
hear it.
very fire
Look,
itself.
it's right over there.
He can probably hear us.
This is
I'm
all
sure
very
he can
fire
hear us.
itself.
This is my whispering
Yeah.
voice.
He's just standing there trying so hard to pretend like he can't hear us.
Mhm.
Trying to give us privacy, but we're a group of loud motherfuckers.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Hey, you look at me. Did you
2
run my
settings,
way?
on or off.
Did you wake me up? Did you bring me here? Sorry. I had to
think
keep
it's
it
I
up.
think it's a
Your
good plan.
wishes, buddy.
I like the honor
Check
off.
in your
I don't think we
wishes.
should take it away. If we take it away, people can't, or the other Prometheans can't truly
Learn from
experience it. Even
On
though,
or
I
off?
mean, that's the answer, right? On or off. You're not telling me to choose on or off.
No, yes.
Okay.
I want the switch, the ability to turn it on or off.
On, I think that'd be good. It's not like some crazy, all-defining thing that he has to accomplish. It's just like a little, like, I just put a switch in it.
What do you think, Alaska?
Me?
I mean, you learn from Shepard.
I think if we ask him to do like an on and off switch for all Prometheans, I think it'll be really hard. I also think phrasing it like that might exclude Linda. She's not even a Promethean. I don't want not even. Not, it's, don't ignore the even. She's just not. It's not an even thing. But I think if you make a new transmutation that does that, turns it on and off, that's something that
Oh, that's what I
all,
meant.
all
Yeah.
beings like us can learn.
I like
And they
that.
can-
'Cause then it creates a new milestone for us. We can go and help others try and find that comfort and try and find the peace and solace.
I think it might be easier than asking for the, something more big, but it's definitely more like this. This is a lot of work, but we can teach anybody we meet if we learn it.
Transmutation of the unbroken to break the disquiet, or to make it whole, and we can teach others as well who may need to find the path that they need to walk. So if they want to walk Orem, it'd be slightly easier. But if they want to walk Cuprum, it is unnecessary.
Yeah.
Each journey can be tailored to their own.
Sounds like a good plan
We'll
to
see.
me.
I like it.
That is good.
Thank you.
Do we unbreak the
Thanks,
huddle?
Alaska.
Thanks, Alaska.
And then he's. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3, unhuddle.
Break.
Back!
Immediately back into our JoJo poses.
What? So you have made your decisions. Hopefully one that does not require me to return back to the stage Mascarium. What alterations to reality do you request?
Okay, I'll do it.
I was waiting for team leader to.
Sorry.
Well, we have decided we would like a way to help other Prometheans. So we would like to create our own transmutation, one that will teach the Prometheans how to turn off their disquiet. With lessons from us. We'll teach them. Somebody else take it away. Anybody? Guys?
I think you covered it.
I was trying to think of what else, what are we missing? I feel like that's what we wanted to do.
Validation? That's what I'm missing.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
then.
you're good.
Sorry,
That was
no,
great.
okay,
Good job.
What did I
Yeah,
miss?
yeah, yeah.
Sorry, my bad. I was like, what did I miss? I thought that was
Yes.
it.
Actually,
So, a new transmutation that you know that will help all Prometheans battle disquiet.
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
temporarily.
Just turn it off. Turn it off.
Temporarily.
Negate
for a
the
time.
effects of.
Yes.
For a time.
Okay,
For a
all
time.
right. Okay. And you will be the vessels, the teachers. So I hope this.
Well,
You,
Because we'll already know the transmutation, so then we'll teach it
Oh,
to
yeah.
others
Yeah,
on
give
our
it to us.
journey.
Give it to us too.
so I only need to alter the flame of you six, not the entire. All right. Good. Okay.
Just with the ability for others to learn it as well.
Yes.
That
Plus
is
the
doable.
transmutation we'll be able to teach you, yeah?
Yeah.
Provided you are not terrible teachers, yes.
Hopefully, yeah, that's the goal.
I'm out.
Alaska's like, I'm a great teacher.
That's true, he is. He taught us how to make our Athenors.
Taught me how to
He's actually teaching
skateboard.
me Alchemicus, so it's not that hard. You can teach me.
All right. He begins to scribe upon reality, and the six of you feel terrible. You feel like your soul is being scrambled. You feel your Azoth kind of twist inside the flame, almost seems to gutter, and for a moment there's like this, oh shit, we've done something terrible. And then the flame comes back, and it's almost like
we
heart
fucked up.
palpitations, like you're aware that programming and code is skipping in lines, and you just doesn't feel great. But then he stops, He puts a period on reality. He puts the full blade to his helm, and he looks at what he's written. And although it'll take time for me, the storyteller, to actually write this transmutation, you feel inside a new ability blossoming. You're not sure exactly what line of transmutations it'll fall on. Right now, in your minds, it seems like this could fall under disquietism. It seems like it could fall under Vulcanus. It seems like it could fall under a handful of others, potentially. But for the most part, it hasn't settled as a concrete thing. But the ability is blossoming within you, and you know that soon, maybe within like a day or two, it'll concretely manifest in your mind, and you will know how to teach and what like it'll register as one of your known transmutations. You won't have to pay the experience for it, but for others to teach it, it'll be either 5 times cost or 7 times cost, depending on what line of transmutations it falls under.
That's crazy dope.
Could ours just be like really strong and ours really is just a little
on off click?
A flip of a switch.
As you are the originators of this, I might make your version a little more powerful than the version that you teach. That is fair.
You can't out
never
like
teach
there
the
has
whole
to be
lesson.
a master, and that's us.
You never teach the whole lesson. It's the student who needs to
Yeah.
learn the rest of the lesson.
You always
Like,
leave
like,
one
I'll, like-
ingredient out.
Yeah, I'll leave home and switch it on. But when I'm home, I want plants to thrive.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
We could
It
have
is.
pets.
You're
We
welcome,
should end there.
storyteller.
Ending on 420, which is
I was
usually
gonna
when
say,
we take our
it
break.
is. It is 420. You have.
Jordan had to go.
I know.
I
Jordan
do have
has
to go, but if you guys keep going, I'll just listen to what happened. You know what I mean? Like,
do we want? I had intended to sort of end the game with you in your final location, but if you are content as players to stay here in to end the game here in the amphitheater of the Vale, holding the bag that will take you immediately to the next stage, I'm okay with stopping here if y'all are.
Black sandbag.
black.
That's
I
fine
have
with
it.
me.
Purple bag
Yeah.
full of black
And that's
sand.
what,
Yeah.
like, that'll take us to the underworld.
Yeah, I
You're
have to make a door with the sand.
Yep.
At most, you may exchange words with the Queen of Roses, and then the Underworld is pretty much the next one. So yeah,
That's pretty much it. So it's
I'm
just a hand. I think it's a good spot. Okay.
Solid spot.
With
Perfect.
with Malvelgio riding his queen,
Malvagio.
seeking
I have-
vengeance upon our host.
I would almost say that, like, after finishing that, he looks at the Queen of Roses, and Dionysus says, "I'll see you around, old friend." And he says, "No, you won't." And he's so happy as he vanishes back to his realm, and you see the amphitheater, though restored, go dark. Necropolis no longer has a guardian force in purgatory. That guardian has been set free. And that's a few people you've set free now, which is really just the core theme of you guys, and I,
I
love
love.
We are the breaker of
Sounds
chains.
good.
it. And the breaker of chains,
We are the
Yeah.
unbroken breakers of
the
chains.
unbroken breaker of chains. All right, squad. Next week will be what, the 1st of March,
Yes.
as
Yeah.
we will be descending. It looks like into the underworld. For now, we love you very much. We hope you have a beautiful week. Bright may be that day. Sanguine is that
Sanguine
night.
Is that
And we'll
nice?
see you
Tonight.
next time. Bye.
Ta-ta.
beautiful.
Bye.
In March. Woo!